Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters in Islam, inshallah, bi qudratullah, today I will be making mention of some things that can invalidate our fasting. As we all know, during the month of Ramadan, we have to be aware of ourselves. We have to be aware of all parts of our body. We shouldn't engage ourselves into something that can invalidate our fasting or that can spoil our fasting. First thing that I will make mention of is al-istisqa. Al-istisqa means vomiting, intentionally vomit. For you to intentionally vomit by putting your hand into your throat. By doing this, your fasting is spoiled. So you have to do qada after Ramadan and also not to repeat such a thing in the remaining fasting. And the second one is al-aklu wa shurbu muta'ammidan, eating and drinking intentionally. For you to intentionally eat and drink during the month of Ramadan, the mind during that day are spoiled, and also you are having a sin because you intentionally do it. But if it is by mistake, you have no sin. And the third one is al-jima', for you to have a sexual intercourse with your wife during the day of Ramadan. I'm not talking about during the night. You can do whatever you want during the night, but during the day of Ramadan is haram. Wallahi, it's haram. You are going to do qada and also you are going to do kafara. It is haram. Going closer to your wife during the day of Ramadan is haram. And also al-inzal. What is the meaning of al-inzal is that for maniyu, for sperm to come out from your place, from the place that it's used to come out from. So if it is intentionally, what I mean by intentionally is that maybe you are looking something, it doesn't come out just like that. So it comes out when you are having feelings. So by having feelings, that means that you doesn't protect yourself very well. If you are protecting yourself very well, it will not come out. The feeling, you are not going to have that such a feeling during the month of Ramadan. In the month of Ramadan, you are watching something that will make your body to move. Wallahi, it's not good. By doing this, if the sperm is coming out, you have no fasting during the day. You have no fasting. Wallahi, you have no fasting. You should try as much as possible not to repeat it again, and also do qada'u after Ramadan. And also, if you are fasting, you woman, if you are fasting and you see your menstruation blood, your fasting is not valid again. So that fasting during that day, you have to fast it after Ramadan. It's not valid again. If you see you have no sin, you don't have a sin, you woman, that you see your menstruation during the month of Ramadan. You have no sin, but your fasting is not valid again. You have to pay the fasting back after Ramadan. And also, if it is you give birth during the month of Ramadan, maybe you are fasting that day and you give birth during the day of Ramadan. During that day, you are not having fasting and you are not having sin. But during that day, your fasting is invalid. And also, you have to do qada. You have to repeat. You have to fast it back after Ramadan. And also, among things that invalidate fasting is that someone that doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, someone that's maybe during the day of Ramadan is fasting before, but just immediately we suspect that he doesn't know what he's doing. Maybe it has mental problem. So during that, his fasting is invalid. So after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him or her shifa, he's going to return, he's going to pay back his fasting. Inshallah, bi qudratillah. The Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set this fasting as an act of ibadah from me and you. Please share this lecture and also subscribe to the channel Arridowy Lectures TV. Follow us on all social media platforms at Arridowy Lectures Team. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.